What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Cree's Corner, man. We here, we doing it. We being consistent. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying that for the last couple weeks, and it's true. Like, I might be late with it, but I'm coming with it, though. Like, I'm not just gonna not do it. You understand? So that's major for me, because like I told y'all last week, I quit. I'm a quitter, bruh. So I'm still here, still going. And, I just feel like I just want to encourage people, you know what I'm saying, and just uplift the culture, you know what I mean? And, like, my message today kind of different, but it's just, like, I feel like we as humans, bruh, like, we are some judgmental people, for real, like, mad judgmental. And I'm a Virgo, so people say I'm judgmental, and I kind of am. But I'm not judgmental on the stuff most people judgmental on. I'm judgmental about, like, your character. Like, are you a good person? You know what I'm saying? How you treat other people. Like, you don't, like, okay, you want to, like, you got a goal, but you don't want to chase it. Like, I'm judging you off that type of stuff. I'm not judging if your shoes dirty. I mean, I'm looking, but it is what it is. Like, I'm not going to base my thoughts or opinions of you about that. You get what I'm saying? Or your outfit ugly. Like, who am I to say? Like, how can I say your outfit is ugly? If you like it, then that's what you like. You know what I'm saying? Me saying it's ugly, that just means I don't like it. But I don't have to tell somebody else that it's ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just too quick to put our opinions on other people. You know what I'm saying? We don't let people just be. Like I said, I'm not talking about, like, character flaws or trying to help somebody be a better person. I'm talking about stuff that don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like outfits and stuff like that. And growing up in a culture, like, we stay roasting somebody about any and everything. You can't do nothing in the culture without somebody talking about you, man. And I just feel like, yeah, that's part of our culture, but we kind of need to get away from that, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it don't help your, like, coming up, it don't help your self-esteem. It don't do nothing to you positively. I feel like, you know what I mean? Yeah, eventually, like, you'll get tough skin, but that's where the insecurities start. You know what I mean? And it's just like, we ain't even got to do that to each other. We should just love on each other. You get what I'm saying? Because what somebody got on don't determine their character, don't determine who they are as a person. You know what I mean? And it had lasting effects. I tell you, shoot, I tell y'all why I became a sneakerhead. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was in probably third grade. I don't know. But I always liked shoes or whatever. But growing up, I ain't had money like that. You know what I mean? Went through some rough times, being had bread. But I always liked shoes. You know what I'm saying? Also, I didn't really care. I just liked shoes, period. It didn't matter the brand or nothing. That if I liked the shoe, I liked the shoe. But I remember the Taxi 12s came out. And I couldn't get them. Moms ain't had no bread. I'm in, like, the third grade. Moms ain't had no bread. Cool. So I went to, I don't know, it was like Payless, Kmart or something. We in there shopping, you know what I'm saying? They had the knockoff joints in the, I liked the 12. Like, I just liked the silhouette of the shoe. I didn't really care that it was a Jordan or not. You get what I'm saying? So I got the fake joints. Man, and look, okay, so cool. Made it through the school day. Nobody really said nothing, nobody kept. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really had nothing to say. But this particular day, I was finally going to this after school program they was having or whatever. And like, I was so excited because the bus was gonna come pick me up, take me over there. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, I get to ride the bus because normally either my mom took me to school or or I walked or whatever. So I'm excited, like, I get to ride the bus. You know what I'm saying? Imagine, the whole experience was terrible anyway because they was late picking me up or whatever, so I was already anxious, you know what I'm saying? But then I got these fake 12s on, right? I get to the place, and man, when I tell you, bro, them kids from Delaney, if you from Gary, you know, them kids from Delaney told me up. Oh my God, they roasted me so bad, bro, like, so bad. Like, they hit me with the what are those before what are those came at, like, was a thing, bruh. Like, I mean, they talked about me so bad. And from that day, bruh, I have not worn any, like, knockoffs or, like, off-brand, something that wasn't, like, you know what I'm saying, Nike Jordan design, something like that. And that all stemmed from that moment because I ain't want to get talked about no more. You know what I'm saying? When you a kid, like, when people say stuff to you, like, you take that internally and you really just embody that. You get what I'm saying? So that right there has left like lasting impressions on me. It hurt my pocket because I'm bad. I buy shoes still to this day. I love kicks, you know what I'm saying? But I bet I don't, if it ain't got no name, I'm gonna think twice. I'll buy it now because I don't care what y'all gotta say. Like, if the shoe flies, fly. You know what I mean? But that's what I mean, like how we treat each other. You know what I'm saying? Even as when you a kid, like, it's gonna have some effect on you. You know what I'm saying? Down the line. Like, that happened when I was in the 3rd grade, bro. Like, and I still remember that. Still, like, so if, like, I see some Jordans, I ain't never, like, because I don't be watching the Jordans like that no more, but if it's a colorway I ain't never seen, I make sure Jordan release that because ain't nobody got nothing to say. They can't, nah, you're not going to be able to say that. Not now, but I used to do that. Like, it was that serious. And it's like, why do we do that to each other? We could just uplift. You know what I'm saying? Even, like, especially, like, now online, bro, people have so much mouth, man. People feel too comfortable just telling their opinion to somebody else about something they got going on. Like, I mean, true, if you posted it on the internet, I mean, you kind of opening yourself up or whatever for the ridicule. You know what I'm saying? That's on you. Like, you put it out there, expect what you get, whatever. Expect whatever happens, you get what I mean? But what I mean is, like, we just too comfortable talking shit online to people, especially people that we don't know or about people. And I just use, like, okay, Angel Reese ain't had no points and she had like 8 turnovers. Valid, she had a horrible game, but at the end of the day, I'm sure, like, you done had a bad day at your job. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't broadcast for the world to see it. And we be having the most to say about people who ain't, like, especially if people ain't never done shit, they always got the most to say. You know what I'm saying? It be people, she getting paid all this. Like, she ain't scored no points. She got 8 turnovers. Cool, that's cool. But at the same time, that person who's saying that probably ain't never even played organized basketball or made a basketball team that they didn't have to pay to be on. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, your opinion is valid. Like, you can't speak about her and what she got going on. She a professional athlete. You sitting at home watching her. You know what I'm saying? But you got all this lip. Why? No, just don't say nothing. Like, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, that's one of the oldest things I learned. Like, and that's real. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, just chill, bruh. Like, we didn't need your negativity out in the world. She know she had a messed up game. She don't need the whole world telling her the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just love to take each other down, and we gotta stop that, bro. Like, why? Like, just don't say nothing. You get what I'm saying? Especially, like, you a random in the comments. Like, I don't know. That's just my perspective. Like, I don't know. I just don't be, like, I want to encourage people. I want to lift them up. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. There's some people out there I ain't got nothing to say to them because they ain't shit, in my opinion. But, not they ain't shit, but it's just like, we don't vibe. You get what I'm saying? But I ain't out there talking negative on them, though. I ain't out there putting them down saying, like, I'm just not. Like, I just don't say nothing. You get what I'm saying? I just feel like we should do that more as people. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to say everything we think about somebody. You know what I mean? We don't have to say the first thought that come to mind. Because that's why we all so insecure. Because everybody always talking about everybody. And we ain't got to do that. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to. We should just be out here. We should show love where love is due. You know what I mean? We ain't got to tear each other down, man. I don't know. Just be nice. Be a better human. You know what I mean? It's possible. I wasn't always a decent human. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to keep hurting people. Like, I didn't want to keep feeling bad. But that's the problem. Like, everybody ain't got no conscience. Like, some people don't, when they do something to somebody, they don't feel that. It don't hurt them. You know what I'm saying? So they don't feel no remorse about doing something to somebody else. So they just gonna keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that inner, like, I ain't like how that felt. I ain't like how I felt doing that. And I ain't like how I made them feel. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking to y'all. I'm talking to the people who like, they don't like that. They don't like being like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people just a lost cause. But for the people that want to change, they will change, because I'm living proof of that, bro. Like, I want shit. I want shit, but I didn't want to continue to be not shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Now I just want everybody just show each other love, man. Especially your people. Like, I ain't saying, like, your people. It costs $0 to be a good human, man. All right, y'all. I mean, I was kind of all over the place today. But thank y'all for tapping in. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Every like, every comment, every share, every post. It don't go unnoticed. I really do appreciate it. So just thank y'all, and y'all have a good one. All right, y'all. Bye.